What do you want for Christmas? A house of my own, but I know that unrealistic. I would realistically like someone to go hiking with me, and I would also like a Charmander stuffed animal and new snacks to try. And I would also like a Charmander stuffed animal. That's so cute. If I knew you personally, I'd give you the Charmander. Favorite Gen 1 starter? Cyndaquil is the cutest fire starter though. All I want for Christmas is for my kids to bring all of the dishes they have in their rooms to the kitchen. Just once without me asking. It would take a goddamn Christmas miracle. I want to get an edible arrangement because they're so pretty and I'm sure they taste delicious. I've always wanted someone to get me one for like my birthday or Mother's Day or any day. But I'm the mom and it's my job to do all of the gifting. So I won't get one possibly for several years. When my kids finally ask me what I want, that's what I'm going to ask for. DM an address if you feel safe doing so. I have been sitting here for hours thinking about this and want to make it happen. I know the world is full of people in great need for a variety of things, but for some reason this humble request caught me in my feels and my brain won't let it go. My 2 front teeth. No, seriously. I had a seizure last year and my jaw locked shut and chipped them both, and the dentist hasn't been open for anyone unless they have pain. I look like an inverted beaver. Oh man. As someone who has always been self-conscious of her smile, I'm sorry. From one of my 6-year-old students, who wrote a letter to Santa for class. I know you are not real Santa, but in case you are real, since many animals are endangered, I wish you could save them please. PS. You real or not real Santa? I know you are just acting. Love, Jesse. Maybe you could reach out to that kid's parents and suggest they make a donation to the WWF on behalf of their kid. For my husband, of almost 20 years together, to get me something thoughtful. Don't get me wrong, I typically enjoy the gifts he buys, but it's not meaningful to me. Specifically, I go out of my way to buy him something that relates to his hobby or his favorite sports team. I get a stereotypical woman gift that could suit anyone, or he'll buy a larger ticket item for the house and say it's for me. I know I'll get downvoted to heck and hate for being selfish or greedy, but I just want a dang personalized Christmas present. My husband and I both make decent money. We typically buy whatever we want at the beginning of our pay period. Then we'll wait again so we don't splurge too much. The other day he came home with a case of soda, a 12-pack of cans. It was a flavor that had come out a few weeks ago at that point and I couldn't find it anywhere. I went to a different grocery store once a week to try to find it and couldn't. It was something I had mentioned to him in passing, but he had been looking for it and had finally found it. It was the sweetest thing to me. He listened. He cared. He remembered. It cost him about $6, but it meant the world that he had gotten it for me. This isn't selfish or greedy. You just want him to put actual thought into your gift. My dad died a month ago. I want a cure for someone else's dad. My dad is dealing with cancer right now and this comment meant so much to me. I'm sorry for your loss. Nothing. My mom is broke and always tries to make everyone happy on Christmas even though we don't have the money. So I'm fine with nothing, and just her being a bit less stress-free for a month. You're a good kid. This probably won't even hit the radar, but I'd like to stop feeling alone. I'm married, I have 2 great kids, a good job, but no friends that I can be genuine with. I just want to feel like I matter to someone. Hi, not sure if you're my dad, but reach out to someone and have a heartfelt conversation. It's important for kids to know that their parents age humans too and they'll grow to be better people. Don't bottle it up. If you need someone to speak with, I'm a stranger and I'm happy to lend you a listening ear. You're not alone. Even though I'm gonna get buried, I want better health and my back to quit hurting. Had 2 kidney stones too big to pass. Had a procedure to remove one. Now I have to wait and heal before they'll take the other. My back has hurt solid for almost a month. God, that sucks, man. Back pain is the worst. I sincerely hope you get better or find a safe way to ease the pain. Hopefully a nice hot shower could help. I want an end to bullying in all forms. I feel sick every time I hear about a kid killing themselves because they're being bullied. I think I just want to spend time with my nephew. I think I have everything I need and most of what I want. So yeah, on Christmas I just want to hang out with him and play a video game with him or something. Maybe for Christmas you could ask for something that you and your nephew would both be able to work on together, like a Lego set or a fun new video game. For people to start giving a frick about each other, the planet, and animals. I do think we are getting better. The internet and social media have brought to light a lot of crap people didn't otherwise know the reality of. I want a job that doesn't exploit its workers while also paying too little for what you're worth, but since we gotta be realistic, I'd like a pet dragon. A pen for my poultry. I have a fox problem and just lost the last of my female ducks. So for now my last 2 boys and my 2 goonies are in lockdown. I've free ranged for years and it's never been this bad. So now I need a decent sized pen to keep them safe. A 4-bed house, but don't think Santa gives to adults. Wonder why that is. He hasn't given me anything since I left home. Haha. Keep fighting and saving for it. It took me 2 decades and I finally bought a house 6 months ago. I never thought it would ever happen because I've always struggled to get by. Well, I would say Ghost of Tsushima to my family members. But what I want for Christmas is for it to snow and have a snowball fight with my family. Then after we're cold and tired we head home, put on a movie like Ratatouille, pull up some blankets and drink some hot chocolate or coffee. To be happy with my fiance again, just like when we first started to date. I want that energy, love, effort, and connection again. Get uncomfortable. When people first start dating, they try lots of different things they wouldn't usually do. They go above and beyond to impress the other person, learn about what they like, get things or do things for the other person. Then as time goes on, we enter a routine of things that we're comfortable with. It makes sense because you need some sort of stability and routine in your life. But when the flame starts to get dim, repeat the process. Go out of your way to give them a massage, a little note or two saying something nice, dress up or down, a bit different, make time to cuddle, etc. And see if you can get the same. Starter kit for silversmithing. 100% ever since I was a kiddo all I wanted to do was make jewelry. I stopped telling people that when I got tired of the laughs I heard in response. 2 years I decided to pursue that dream, and this last year I really started to give it my all and commit to the fact that that's my dream. That's how I want to make my living. I don't have the means to start metalsmithing, which would push my craft into the quality level I want to be at, and would allow me to make art I'm actually truly proud of. I want a full-time job that uses my degree and pays well, but I feel like I have a better chance asking for ice skates, so ice skates. Anything but kitchen stuff. Every single present my mom ever gives me is kitchen stuff. Like, I'm grateful and all and I genuinely enjoy cooking, but it's still a chore. Do I give out dustpans and an ironing board to her for Christmas? Number. Because who the frick gives you stuff like that? And half the time, I wouldn't use it. I would seriously rather just have a $10 gift card to a coffee shop. I'll get more use out of it than a cake plate that has yet to be used in the year I've had it. I want to get back to New Orleans. Was down there in March 2020 but got cut short for obvious reasons. Ended up needing surgery since then, but that got postponed as it turned out I was also majorly hypertensive. Would just go at the drop of a hat, but the surgery and the hypertension are now pre-existing conditions on my medical file and will majorly mess with travel insurance if I don't get them fixed before then. Help with my tuition. My court case to be over and for him to go to prison. For my other case to be taken seriously by law enforcement and for them to actually do something about the man who dehumanized and violated me. Get reparations to help pay for therapy and doctor appointments. So silly, but an air fryer. My man and I, we lost so much weight, and having an air fryer would be revolutionary for maintaining our diet. Realistically, I want a pocket chip computer. Unrealistically, I would like a really good VR gaming laptop. Way out of this world in my dreams. A fully decked out office VR gaming room with a top of the line VR PC, arcade, pinball machine, and all the cool crap that matches. A decent salary. Have been working extra and they cut down our hours again, so I've only worked like 60 hours in November and 20 hours so far in December. It's going to be a bigger Christmas this year. To be left alone. I would prefer to sleep all day as I will have worked every single day from Thanksgiving to Christmas. and I'm already tired. A new phone for my 16-year-old. He has kept his in absolute perfect condition since 2018 because he knows I can't afford a new one. It's getting to that point where the physical integrity of the device isn't the problem anymore, though. Things have been getting better financially, and while it won't be in time for Christmas, really soon I'll be able to give that to him. I'm a lucky mom. I want to know what my wife wants for Christmas. We've been married since 1979. Some years, I know exactly what she wants. Many years I make my best guess and it's hit or miss. This year, not a clue. Maybe find a local jewelry artist and buy her a one-of-a-kind, locally handmade necklace, ring, or earrings. We like to be complimented on our clothing and jewelry, and a unique piece is going to get some attention. Super bonus points if you can find a way to make it sentimental, some kind of connection to your marriage, kids, grandkids, etc. If not jewelry, then maybe art. My husband gave me a Linacot print that was the view from our hotel room in the English countryside. It was by an artist local to that village and he found it on Etsy, so it wasn't crazy expensive. It was our best vacation ever and it's so nice to have a reminder of it. He's also given me a wool blanket made with Cotswold wool, something that reminds her of a special time with you. Screen drawing tablet, but I can dream. Ooh, I was in that boat a year or so ago. I ended up finding a pretty cheap one. The one I have is a Gaoman PD50 or something like that, and I love it. Probably not as good as the Cintiq or other more expensive models, but it's lasted under my heavy wear and tear and I love it so far. It was around $300 when I got it, but I just checked Amazon and they're at $199 right now, which is an absolute steal. Would definitely recommend if you were trying to get one but don't have enough for the super professional ones. It definitely does what I need it to. My partner recently took very ill and is struggling to recover from multiple seizures and a virus that attacked his brainstem. My poor stepdaughter broke all 3 bones in her ankle and had to undergo surgery. She's on bed rest and is a real trooper. I want them to be happy and well again. That's all I want. If there was anything else, more than anything, I'd give anything to have a baby. Money to pay off my student and car debt, 25k. Really though, a non-stressful couple days with our families. So much family drama on both sides. Or money to spend on the stuff I actually want rather than accumulating more stuff I don't need, want or like. To have a stable job. I have an interview tomorrow morning at 9 AM with the city of Austin, but I'm nervous as frick. Only worked in retail and fast food before. If I get it, it's gonna be an intense learning experience, but for the better. I'm done making $12 an hour. If I get this, I'll get a major raise of $21 an hour. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.